Okay, a preview of the sprint distance swim for the Shepparton Aquathlon, including the state championship event and the world championship qualifying event. The sprint distance will actually be a deep water start, which I'll take you across to in just a second. But straight in front of us here, we've got the ramp area. So that will be the swim exit when you come back. Always be mindful, it can be a bit slippery, but you're also entering the water through there. We'll try to clear it off. One thing to go is, because we've got the wave starts and everything, be mindful, don't enter the water until we say it's okay to do so. And if you are entering the water for any warm-up, make sure you're clear of anybody already on the course, as it may be. So you'll come down here. It's a deep water entry, so there's a short swim across to the start line, a good little warm-up. So I'll head across there now. The start line for the sprint distance is actually a turnaround buoy for the enticer distance. They start and finish at the edge of the ramp there. But for you guys doing the sprint distance, you're going to be across here towards the edge a little bit. And the start line will be between the buoy and the marker or flag we have at the side. And that will be near that tree you can see straight ahead. So we'll be an approximate distance here. As always with the sprint, we will have wave starts, and there's 2 minutes between the wave starts. Make sure that if it's not your wave start, hang back off the start line. There's no need to be right up on the start line. You know, you have plenty of time to get to the start line. We'll be calling it out from the sidelines anyway. You know, a minute to go, 30 seconds, 10 seconds. So there's no need to be right up on the start line, and we are watching. We have TOs and everything. We are watching for people to be over the line. So you'll be forming a start line here. And once you start, we're a straight rectangle course here, 750 metres. So you'll be heading straight down, and you will see a large orange or yellow buoy straight ahead. So we don't worry about intermediate markers. With a nice flat water here, as you can see, with a little bit of chop you may get with a little bit of wind, but nothing is compared to what you get, say, on Port Phillip Bay. Very relatively what we call calm waters. The lake the water in the lake is maintained from the Goulburn River, so the water is pumped in and then fed back out to the Goulburn River. But it's a very slow pump. There is very little or no discernible current in the water. Depending on the sun on the day, you may get some nice clarity, or it may well be just a little bit cloudy. It just depends if there's been a recent rain, what sort of sun's out, and those sorts of things. So the water quality is fresh, it's beautiful. The lake does have some seaweed in it. We'll try track a path with less seaweed, but it is hard to avoid. Completely harmless. It's a natural filter for the lake system here. We, the Shepparton Triathlon Club, we've been swimming in this lake since the start of October, and it's absolutely beautiful in. The call on wetsuits will be made on the day. So we have had it, more so at the Hexman event in February, which tends to be warmer after the warmth of summer, where it has been deemed non-wetsuit in the past. So just come prepared if you have a wetsuit, but also don't expect, there is always a chance that the triathlon officials, and it's up to them, make the call that the water is too warm and it is a non-wetsuit swim, but most likely that it will be a wetsuit, but come prepared for either scenario. So we're coming up here and you'll see a big inflated buoy. That'll be sitting on your right-hand side as you go around it. Be mindful of other people. Find it's a great introduction to open water swimming in this lake. You know, you don't have the waves to contend with, no creepy crawlies, anything like that. A really safe environment. Of course, it's still water. You still have to worry about safety, so don't come complacent, but we don't have waves or strong currents to be concerned about. So the buoy will be placed around this point here. So you'll make a right-hand turn, but you're about 350 metres into the swim at this point in time. And you go straight across, so a straight rectangle course. You'll see the small buoys through the centre. That's for the rowing lane to guide the rowers. Aren't actually relevant to our course here. We'll cut straight across, and we place the buoys so that we try avoid having to swim close to those buoys, not that they too much of a trouble. You're sort of heading, be slightly to the right of the big statue, but obviously, once again, a nice big yellow or orange buoy here. And it takes you across, leave that buoy to your right again, and we turn back. And so you should be around 400 metres in distance now. And you're heading on straight back, and you can see the finish line ahead in the distance there. Straight line back to the finish line. There will likely be a buoy still in the water as a remnant from the enticer race. You don't have to worry about which side you go around that buoy. They'll be straight ahead to the ramp. We usually have some flags there, so it makes it nice and visible when you're along here. If you do get in distress, there is of course always the side just there. It's a little bit rocky underfoot, but it's not too far away. You can always go across there. Always keeping an eye out for each other. We also have water safety on the water, so if you're in distress, first of all, take it easy, roll on your back, float on your back. But as well, just as much if you see somebody else in distress, please signal the water safety or people on the side of the water. Always got to play it safe by water, keeping an eye out for each other in these environments. And so the swim, I won't go the whole way right now, but you're going to go straight ahead, right down to the end, out the ramp. You'll actually see the finish line we placed effectively behind the ramp there, so a lot to spot. On the side, you can see the walking path, which that's where the run course is, but a great place for spectators because they can really go along there and watch you in the water and pick out. You're not far from the competitors. It's probably one of the closest vantage points for spectators going around. So great little waterway for our aquathon sprint distance.